5 prop firms for 2025. For me, number 5 is Funded Trading Plus. I choose it because they got like many options. You can choose 10% drawdown, 8% drawdown. The 10% drawdown is cheaper, but it comes with a 10% target in phase 1 and 5% target in phase 2. If you choose the 8% drawdown choice, it comes with a 8% profit target and 5% profit target in phase 2. The price of the challenge is around $500, and I know some people who are trading with this firm and they never had any problem, so my number 5 is Funded Trading Plus.
Fucking hell, where's the affiliation, man? Me, I put the Fivers on number 5, just solid choice. They seem legit. I think they're the oldest besides FTMO in the space, so can't go wrong with them. I think they're based in Israel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And they basically have plenty of options, but I never was really interested because they have like the bootcamp stuff, and you can really be a beginner, buy a cheap ass challenge and just go on your way up. But I just think it's better to go buy something more expensive and just do that percentage gain on some larger account and get way more money.
Coming out at number 4, for me, I got FundedNext. I choose FundedNext because they seems real legit to me. I know people who are trading with them, like him, and like never had any issue, right, with them.
I don't think so, and they've been in the game for quite a few time.
Yeah.
I think at least 2 or 3 years, and they have that thing with they will give $1,000 if the payout is like 24 hours late.
Yeah.
But the liquidity still looks good. They're still paying out.
Yeah.
They're based in Dubai.
Plus, they got solid prices. You can get 100k for like as low as $400, which is really good.
Okay, yeah.
If you apply any offer, which is usually like 8 or 10%, it will be like $370, $360, which is solid.
Yeah, and it
400K,
still looks valid because it's not super cheap.
Yeah.
And it's not super expensive. So it looks good for the liquidity side. You also got to think on the prop firm aspect. You can't just be going for the cheapest of the cheapest and then just get some dog shit and not get paid out. My number 4, it's between E8 and my FundedNext. So my FundedNext is always on that top 5, I would say. Definitely top 10 out of prop firms. But I've heard some scammy stuff where you, for example, you have that trend drawdown, but you take your profit split, and they take your drawdown with the profits. So now you have less drawdown, even though you haven't lost any. You're just taking your payout.
The thing is, this video is not that easy because these times it's not that much firms who are like legit and on top, So
for sure.
It's not that easy to pick. So.
Yeah, and for E8, I'll be using them, and trading conditions seems good. They have their consistency rule. Again, a lot of people may not like it, but it's healthy for the company and might also be healthy for the traders.
Number 3 is for traders. Why I choose the for traders? Because I think they got the best prices in the industry. Plus, I know the CEO and the other guys because they are from Czech Republic. I've been on some many events, and they seems like cool guys, So I never had a problem with them, and the prices are like you can get 100k for like $370, $360 if you apply any offer, any discount, which is great price. They got a 8% profit target, 5% phase 2 profit target, and they got a 10% drawdown and 5% drawdown, which is one of the best rules I saw in the industry. So that's my number 3 for traders.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting four traders on my list as well, but I just don't have that much history with them. Even though I recently bought a 50k account with them and I'm trying it out, but as far as trading conditions go, everything seems good, and they have a really cool aspect where you can like change your profit targets, change your drawdown and stuff, and make your challenge easier or harder, or more expensive or more cheaper, depending how you like it. And that's a really cool feature, I think. As far as my number 3, I would say funding pips as on that top 3, top 5 in the space. They seem legit. A lot of people talk about them. A lot of people stick with them, back them up. They have solid reviews. They have that thing where they pay on a weekly basis. It seems to work. They're still on the business, but I have not tried them yet. But in the future, I think you've tried them. So
Yeah,
what's
I
your
did.
opinion?
And funding pips, yeah, it always been good, no problem. No like some heavy slippage.
Yeah.
Everything was like smooth. So yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
my only wish with them is no MetaTrader. So
Yeah. Coming out at number 2 for me is E8. Why I choose E8? Because I trade with them. I'm trading with them currently, and I just think they are like super legit, you know,
yeah,
because they are not doing some crazy offers. Their prices are like a little bit more higher, but you can get 100k for like a 500 550 US dollars, and yeah, you can even customize your own challenge if you want like if you want better profit split, if you want less drawdown, if you want more drawdown, you can customize it. You will pay more, but you can customize it. The only issue, they don't have a MT5, but if you
they have.
if you do KYC before, so you can get the MT5, right?
Yeah, and that's also good, like because they approve your KYC earlier. There's no reason they should refuse it once you pass the challenge and get banned by the prop firm. And with E8, I was also like to add, like, even though the challenge seem more on the expensive side maybe for that aspect, like you can still get a 50k one step for as little as $200, I think. With the consistency robot, like it might help you, and you'll get like one payout of $1,000, for example. I mean, it's just a good starting point, boys. My number 2, I would have to say FundedNext. No problems with them as well. Trading conditions seem legit. The spreads seem raw. No slippage at all. And as far as we talked about earlier, their liquidity seems fine. They seem to be healthy. They've been in the industry for some time, and I don't know.
Yeah, for me, FundedNext also, like, I have it at number 4, and like it seems legit, no problem with them. So I will recommend them for sure. We are finally at number 1, and
no surprise.
You can guess, no surprise, it's FTMO. They are just like legit, you know. I never heard any problem from anybody, like payouts on time, customer support on time, like KYC never denied, never any problem, like they always pay. You can get even like a scalings with them, you know.
You can get a book as well.
Yes, you can get a book. Also, they are from Czech Republic. I know the owners. They're like super cool guys. They're like onto their shit. They're just living this business. So, and plus they are the oldest prop firm in the industry. And as I said, like they're super legit. They're a little bit more like a pricey, but they don't do any offers, which means they don't need money. And they're just like super legit, so I will put them at number 1.
Yeah, everything he said, and if you really want to play it safe, just max out allocation on FTMO before you get to anything else. But even then, I think you'll spend a lot of money if you're just a beginner. So, but if you got it, just maxed out FTMO allocation for right away.
What is our number one?
My number one is TFT.